Yes, must be. Gentlemen, so how was it today? It was the third day of the Banger Challenge. How was your progress?
It was exceptional. What did we do today? It was 200 and, how many miles?
270 miles. We started out in Fort William first thing this morning.
Yep.
After a slap-up breakfast in McDonald's. We know how to treat ourselves.
Yeah, health food dining as usual?
Oh, absolutely.
Burger about that big for about $5, shit as usual.
Fabulous. Let's not malign the manufacturer.
Right, yeah.
Absolutely.
But let's avoid litigation.
I went and sat on Henry Ford's car that he drove up Ben Nevis. So it was a bit and shook his hand. That was good fun. Sent a few videos around to people.
Fabulous.
And then where did we go from there?
Okay, so we then drove through Glencoe, and then
Loch Lomond.
Loch Lomond, all the way to the Erskine Bridge, crossed the Clyde at the Erskine Bridge, and then drove to see my good friend John Cameron, who's based in Alloway near Ayr. So we had lunch at John's house and caught up with him and some of his family, which was great.
Unfortunately, he's a Rangers fan, and West Ham are going to win the Euros, so they're going to beat him in a couple
Let's
of weeks.
Let's not get political.
So,
let's try and keep it neutral.
West Ham are going to win tonight as well.
Let's keep it neutral.
London Stadium.
I think the critical thing is this car. Just unbelievable. I mean, this car. I don't want to tempt Providence because we've still got tomorrow to do.
Yes.
Miles to go yet.
So far, it has not missed a beat. Every time you turn the key, it starts. It drives beautifully.
No dramatic moments, no hair-raising moments.
No dramatic moments.
I think it's developed a few idiosyncrasies in the.
I meant the driver. I meant the driver, not the car, Geoff.
Well, yeah. But you did break the speed limit in it today.
God! We established a new record, I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
I think it was over 54 miles an hour. It was
58, Geoff.
Was it?
It was. Was it really?
It was 58. Yeah.
Oh, there was also an incident with a truck earlier where you almost cleaned up the bridge, wasn't it?
Well, I did say breathe in, and we breathed in, and we were fine.
It was a narrow bridge.
Back, so I didn't.
A narrow bridge, a wide truck.
There was a buttock clenching moment there.
It was a little.
Nothing, not too dramatic.
Nothing.
You look more worried than I felt.
Well, I was on the bridge side. I was on the passenger side, so I'd be the point of impact.
Oh, you're on that side.
Yes, I'd be going straight to the scene of the accident.
We would have all been the point of because I was truck side.
Yes, that's true.
I was in the back, so I would have walked away.
I was striking a static object.
Here to there to actually
you would have just gone straight through the windscreen.
The cars continue to generate local interest wherever it arrives. Everywhere we've been.
Money thrown at us.
Yes, people throwing money, young ladies offering themselves and cash sums.
What were the names this time? Shirley and John.
John and Shirley.
Yes,
very generous. Yes,
very nice.
Great tan.
He did have a good tan, didn't he? He's obviously a local.
Yeah.
Or he's been there for the last 2 days.
Well, yes, I mean, all you'd need is because clearly your experience of Scotland and mine recently as well is wall-to-wall sunshine, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
It never rains in Scotland.
Never rains in Scotland.
You never get any poor weather in Scotland.
No.
Although we did see some snow up high, but
that was a long way away.
That was at Ben Nevis, wasn't it?
That's true.
Yes, that's true.
We did see a really nice fire truck in the car park at McDonald's as well. That was really interesting.
For your motoring enthusiasts out there, an LT Volkswagen? German LT?
Dirty number plate on the back of that. But other than that, talk about this old girl.
Yes.
It's been fantastic. It's, as I say, we haven't I don't reckon, even used any oil today.
No water, no oil. No oil.
Water.
Remarkable.
We've checked the suspension. We've given it a good old shaking, haven't we? We've really worked it hard and can't find anything wrong. Think you're right. Maybe a exhaust knock on the bell housing.
Yes, but
you did find a bit of a wank somewhere when you were underneath it, shaking the exhaust, didn't you?
It knocks against the wall. I wouldn't have called it that, but it does.
No. We didn't actually say about what happened in the hotel room last night, Rog, did we?
Oh God, yes, when you accidentally got into my bed.
Accidentally got into.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, don't read anything into that. It was dark, and there were only 3 beds, so he could have gone into any of them by accident.
By accident.
Luckily, I was asleep.
Yes. I had to turn the lights off. The light switch was on one side of the room, and my bed was right down the far end, and I just miscalculated how many steps I had to take. And unfortunately, Roger was.
It was a blessing in a way, because the last time there was any impropriety on your behalf, it went viral on the internet.
Well, you do say that. There was no cameraing. Photography last night.
No, I know, but sadly the first time there was, which has kind of let the cat out the bag. That ship's kind of sailed now.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with you.
So tyres are still fantastic.
Okay.
Comfort in the back with
You
the
notice
open
how he
windows.
diverts the attention
Yes.
now, don't
All
you?
right. Yeah, we'll move on from that.
Yeah, got to
So,
talk about the car.
Yes,
Talk
thank you.
about
Yes,
the
we've
car.
got the car.
You know,
Thank you. We're moving on now.
What are we averaging? 40,
So-
still 40 mile to the gallon, aren't we?
Keith,
Yeah,
a question for you. What was it that inspired you to choose the cause to raise the money for this adventure?
That's a very good question, actually. Well, we'd worked out. I wanted to do the Bangor Challenge anyway because years ago, John, who you met today, and another John and I, for a bet, took an old Morris Merino for which I'd paid 200 quid to Le Mans and back.
Yeah.
And that seemed like a good wheeze. So we had done a lot of planning on this Bangor Challenge
Yeah.
in order to do that. And of course the Ukrainian thing came along. So what we decided to do then, the inspiration for that was of course President Zelensky. What
Yes.
we decided to do then was as a team raise the money, but we'll still have the challenge. So the challenge is points for different things, and at the end there will be a winner, but there won't be a winner in the sense there would have been. It's just a bit of fun.
Yeah. So the funds raised so far due to the generosity of friends, family, and other enthusiasts who've supported us along the way, going very well.
It is.
We have one final day, which would be great. We've loved.
$4,500, I think, at the moment.
I think
We've
it's
still got
edging
Pete to do as well.
Edging towards 5,000.
5,000.
Yes. So if we could get a final push for the final day,
Yeah.
that would be really nice because
It
it's
would.
it's going to a good cause.
Yeah.
And so far the support's been amazing. So let's hope for more of
Excellent.
that.
Thanks for everybody. And
But-
as I say, if anybody wants to buy this car, join the queue because
We're both thinking about it. We'd like to.
Roger and
We're
I
looking
are
at
both
it. We'd like.
considering, but that's against the law. But we'll
Yes.
or the rules. But we'll certainly get around those.
Yes.
But I think that Keith's going to keep it for Sally
It's
personally. 'cause I
it's
think
worth saving. It is that.
worth
It has a
saving.
heart of
It only needs a little
heart
bit
of
of body
gold.
work.
Yeah.
You know,
has
cosmetic
a-
stuff.
It has a heart of oak, Roger.
It really does. It's just
And we've become quite attached to it in the 30 odd over hours that we've spent in there.
And there's
It's
some-
it's
something
worth
special-
saving. It's a
there's
lovely
something
little
special
car.
about it for me as well, because my father used to have these new in the 1950s.
Yes.
He had 3 of them, and he was a salesman for Kalamazoo. He used to get a new one every year, and it was his favourite car. He had all sorts of other cars, finishing up with a Cortina in the late 70s, but this is the car he loved the best.
Far from being a figure of fun, we've discovered it's actually a magnet for attractive ladies
Yes.
Yeah, true.
and their gentlemen friends, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has-
Which is remarkable. So anybody who'd like to purchase such a fabulous piece of British automotive history, move early.
You know,
It's
people-
not going to be here for long, folks.
People criticise BMC, but this thing has overcome all those myths and legends to produce 1,000 miles. Well, it'll be tomorrow. It's probably done 1,000 miles already, hasn't it?
Carrying
In
carrying
April.
a considerable load, and myself.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
and,
Yeah, that doubled it.
so
Kept the back end down on
almost
corners.
I'd say, what have we got to do? 210. So we've
210
done
miles.
1,070 miles already in this car.
We haven't collected it.
And we've used probably 3 pints of oil. Never put a drop of water. Did you put any water in when you got back from pool?
No.
No.
None at
You
all.
know, it's amazing.
It will be available on eBay eventually, and other auction sites are also available.
Yeah.
Anyway, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
And it's
Good
been-
luck with
it's been
tomorrow.
lovely to have you
I hope
two
it
on
continues to go
on
well.
the trip.
And let's
We've
try
only
and
got to do
raise
100 miles to get the 900.
Let's
so
try and
you're
raise
10% short, but this girl.
let's raise as much money as we can in the next
Yep.
24 hours.
Excellent.
Thank you,
Very good.
gentlemen.
Thank you.